Ryan Sabas, thank you for joining us on Let's Have a Snack. So Ryan, where are you at in the world of air fryers? This is something that I think I use more than almost anything in my kitchen. Do you guys have one of these at home? Where are you at with the air fryer?
Well, it's funny, you buy all these nice appliances when we remodeled our house and put all these nice ovens and everything in. And the air fryer, yes, we have one sitting on the counter. We use it all the time, especially for pizza rolls or chicken wings, all that fun stuff. So.
Yeah, they're absolutely amazing. So I brought in pizza rolls, obviously. I love pizza rolls. I think pizza rolls are like one of those things where I don't think you're ever too good or too fancy for pizza rolls. I don't care if you're mansion buying, yacht living. If I go to a party in the Hollywood Hills and they're serving caviar, I'm like, no, bring me the pizza rolls. Where are you at in the world of pizza rolls?
I am pretty sure I have a bag of the 120 Totino's pizza rolls.
Nice.
In my freezer at all times.
Yeah.
Because yes, I've ate pizza rolls my whole life and will continue to. So.
When you're approaching a pizza roll, it's kind of like a sealed up pillow of pain. If you don't approach these the right way. So what's your technique? Do you kind of poke it with a toothpick? Do you just tear it open?
Well, I think you gotta bite the end of it a little bit.
Is that your thing?
To kind of let some of the steam out.
Yeah.
And then go after it.
Right, that's right. Well, cheers, Ryan.
Yeah, there we go.
Cheers to pizza rolls. So what's better than pizza rolls? Not many things, but I do see top the tater on the table, so we're heading in a really good direction. What did you bring here today?
Well, I started with the potato chips.
Yep.
Got to have the Ripple potato chips.
Agreed.
For the top the tater, which is probably one of my weakest spots.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that can go with me on that one.
Yeah.
But something unique that I like to do, because I love me some hot sauce and hot things, is this Crybaby Craig's hot sauce.
Okay.
Which you can get locally at Von Hansen's Meats. I'm not sure where else carries it, but when you have the Crybaby Craig's, take a bite of that to heat things up, and then have some top the tater.
Okay.
Goes kind of good hand in hand.
Show me how it's done.
All right, so we'll start out with the Crybaby Craig's.
All right.
You got to be careful.
Here, let me help you. Okay. I love that you brought top the tater, by the way. It's like the most traditional Minnesota thing ever.
So it depends on how much you want. I'm going to put...
All right.
Look at that. That is a fair amount of hot sauce.
That's a reasonable amount. Okay. And so while you're eating that, let's look at this. Habanero and garlic hot sauce. Ballin' since 2012. Handcrafted in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
It is good.
I went too hardcore on that.
Well, that's all right. That's
that
what
stuff
happens.
came out fast.
And then you got to top it off, even though I broke the chip. Even the ripples break sometimes with some top the tater.
So obviously we're in the city of Champlin. We have a Champlin studio here at QCTV, and you are one of our local council members in the city of Champlin, and you live on the Mississippi River. I've had the pleasure of going down the river with you on one of your boats before. That was a super fun day. Talk about your passion for the Mississippi River. Obviously, you guys are on the river. What kind of activities are you doing on the Mississippi?
Well, I think as a city as a whole, we're so lucky to have this great body of water, the Mississippi River. You can go anywhere in the world, everybody knows about the Mississippi River. I moved onto the river, it's been just about 6 years, 5-6 years. I lived in Champlin my whole life. My goal was to buy a house on the river. So when we got the opportunity to, we got lucky with our home, our location, right in the middle of the pool. We immediately bought a pontoon and we have a couple jet skis. And the kids, I have 4 kids ranges from 13, she's almost 14, to 6 years old. And we're out there tubing and swimming and going upriver to the sandbars. So it's just a really fun place to be in the summer. In the winter, well, you don't get to use it, but you get to look at it. It's still beautiful to look at. So
obviously you're a city council person for Champlin. You guys doing a lot of really exciting things coming up with the crossings area. So this is a new development, really exciting spot on the river. They're already putting up apartments right now. More work is coming. What can people expect from the crossings area on the river?
Well, it's so exciting. You know, I've been here this is my 6th year on the council. And to allude to a couple weeks ago in the State of the Cities, Mayor Karasik presented very well for the city of Champlin. And one thing he mentioned in his State of the Cities address was when this current council, the 5 of us came on almost 6 years ago now, it was like lightning in a bottle. And that was a very true statement. But when you get a lot of people from the private sector that jump into government, there's a lot of challenges. It's not like at your business where you're able to say, let's get this done and let's do it. There's a lot of things that get in the way. No one's particular fault, but just working through the process. Now, over 20 years we've been working on this project, and it took every bit of energy this council had and every bit of lightning in that bottle to make this project get over the finish line. With our council and staff and a lot of help, we've been able to get the project going. Our developer, Josh Branstad with Greco, has been the true team player that this city's been looking for over 2 decades. He's doing the Bowline apartments, which are opening, and I believe at the time, a couple weeks ago, 70% rented out. Very beautiful apartments for residents to move into. A lot of amenities as well. We have the City Event Center, which is going to be able to host weddings and any different type of event that you need right on the banks of the Mississippi River will be opening this year. We have the Amphitheater, which is going to host many different music events, concert events, maybe award ceremonies, whatever you name it. That will be open. You can see both those under construction right now. And as soon as the snow melts, the thing that residents have been waiting for 20 years is their beautiful restaurant on the river,
right?
Which is going to have an incredible rooftop patio, just an unbelievable restaurant. It's almost too good to be true when I look at the renderings and the drawings. Right. Our developer, Josh, with Greco, again, is building the restaurant. The operator will be named here shortly.
Cool.
But we expect a true team business with the city of Champlin to come in there and operate that restaurant.
Yeah.
And hopefully by the end of 2022, that restaurant will be open for business.
You guys are doing some really tremendous work in the city of Champlin, obviously. But I want to just touch on a couple of fun things before we wrap up. Obviously, you're a big Vikings fan. We just wrapped up a season. Hopefully, we have some exciting things to look forward to. You're a diehard. I'm kind of the phony fan. A funny story about me is I have a Thielen jersey, and I didn't really know much about Thielen, and I would go around and be like, yeah, Thielen, you know. I thought his name was Chad Thielen. Yeah. So I'd be going around like, yeah, Chad Thielen, yeah. Like, no, Adam Thielen. I was like, oh, right. Quickly run out the door, right? Yeah, put with my tail between my legs. Where are you at with the Vikings? Are you remaining optimistic for next season? I know you're a diehard, so I wanted to talk to you about that.
I am a diehard. Bleed purple.
Yeah, right.
When the Vikings are on and the TV's on, no one can talk to me.
Right.
My wife and I are lucky enough to have season tickets. We've had them since the Metrodome.
Sure.
So we've got to see some phases of the old Metrodome, which I'm still. That was a special place. It might have been a rough stadium, but it was a special place. A lot of good memories. And we got to experience the outdoor football at TCF Bank Stadium, the coldest game in NFL history, with the playoff game against Seattle that didn't end good. And now the beautiful US Bank Stadium.
Right.
It's been a big turnover like I've never seen before for the Vikings.
Sure.
We have a new head coach, Kevin O'Connell. He's 36, I believe, 36 years old.
Okay.
Very young head coach, new general manager, all new coaching staff. But it seems like they're keeping the pieces in place, a lot of talent. So, of course, there's always next year.
Right, yeah, I've heard that before.
I'm optimistic. But, you know, hey, I'd rather have a phony Vikings fan than a Packer fan. So
all right. So I get a pass.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just remember Adam Thielen because he's the hometown boy.
Thank you for bringing the Crybaby Craigs, the top potato. This was great. We're going to go finish those pizza rolls over there now. So thanks again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.